Stand with the light or drop into darkness at Florida's best anime convention. It's MetroCon 2017, Faithful vs. Fallen, featuring 4 days of events, panels, and special guests. The Ghosts will play with the Metro Star Party. Ignite the heart at the Metro Fire Show. Relax yourself at the Fantasy Masquerade. Laugh it all off with Metro Night Live. Search for fame in the Rhythm City Chronicles. And choose your side at the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. And that's not all. Be sure to shop for swag at the humongous dealer's room. Dance the night away at the Metro Massive Raid Party. Compete for glory in one of several contests. And of course, meet some amazing special guests. This year's guest lineup includes artist No Flutter, cosplayer Pikachu, singer Caleb Hiles, Ray Chase, Max Middleman, Robbie Damon, Paul St. Peter, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Christina V, Vic Manana, MetroCon favorite Scott McNeil, and the man himself, Steve Bloom. So head to metroconventions.com to get your tickets today. Then meet us at the Tampa Convention Center August 3rd through 6th, 2017 for 4 whole days of anime fun. It's MetroCon. Keep the gear turning on.
Hi there, I'm Catherine Sutherland from Power Rangers, and you're watching Ranger Recap on RVT.
Okay, well, I think it's time we give the old randomizer another spin, shall we? But thankfully, we won't have to do this for much longer.
Yes!
We finally have a date.
Woohoo!
We'll be talking about that here in a minute, but for now, randomizer away! Well, I think it's time we get this party started. What do you guys think?
Please don't start with the puns.
It's about time.
Well, you know what? You know what to do. We know what to do. It's time for the intro.
All right, that's it. Get over here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ranger Recap, the only Power Rangers podcast to ask the question, have you gotten your Power Rangers DVD yet?
I did.
No, I know I have. I'm holding it right now.
Same here.
God damn it, I wish I had my payday this week.
In fact, I'm watching mine right now. Rodon disappeared. There's my dog.
I don't have the DVD yet, but I have the digital copy.
Close enough.
Thank you.
You did your part. That's all that matters.
Thank you. Although I do want to pick up, actually I want to pick up the Walmart version, believe it or not. If we go by certain things there. I'm a big behind the scenes extra bonus stuff kind of guy, so looking forward to getting that. But anyway.
Yep. Anyway, let's get the introductions out of the way. I'm Easy Rider. That's the Shades. That's Matty Jay. And where's the Ranger Nation? Please sound off in the chat. Tell me you got your copy because we want a sequel. We've got to show them we want a sequel.
Yes, definitely. Which, thankfully, we might still be getting.
There's hope for the sequel. There's hope for the sequel. Sorry, Ron Had to say it.
Good effort.
Good effort. Yeah. There's yeah.
But yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, there has been word from director Dean Israelite that there are still in talks for a sequel. is not off the table just yet. They still got some toy sales to make. The DVDs just came out this week. So they're gauging the sales of that to see if maybe they got that little extra bit plus, you know, everything else going on right now. They did make a profit. They didn't make a huge profit, but they made a profit.
And sometimes just a profit is enough, and a hardcore fan base is enough to slash the budget down for the sequel and say, hey, you could still go nuts. Still go nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
As we've stated before on this podcast, buy the merchandise. Don't just buy the movie. Buy some merch while you're at it. Hell, I got a little Black Ranger pop figure keychain. I'm looking at it right now.
There you go.
Very nice.
I picked it up at Target when I got my Steelbook.
Yeah. Did you hear what Dean Israelite said was he felt the failing of the movie?
Indeed, I did.
PG-13, not because it was rated R. No, far opposite.
No, we're not doing the Vanderbeek thing here. Don't worry.
No. He thought it should have been rated G.
No. Just PG. Just PG.
Just PG. Okay,
a G-rated Power Rangers would be... Well, I dare not think about that.
No, he felt it was
it'd
too
be like
risque.
thinking about G-rated WWE, which is that's Saturday Night Slam, and that is not, or Sunday morning, or whatever.
Especially when I'm watching this Dream Rita scene with all the zombies and shit, it'd be hard to see this as PG or even G.
Yeah.
Yeah. PG, yes. G, okay, I goofed up. You were talking about the guy that can't brain, for God's sakes.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday, buddy.
Leave me alone!
Never! What am I, Barrowman all of a sudden?
you keep going, you might turn into Barrowman.
Oh, you know we're having a good night when we get easy laughing like this. Come on, that's rare.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he felt Dean Israelite felt that the movie was too mature, too risque. Should have chopped it down a little bit.
Now, going back and giving this another watch, no joke, folks, I've actually watched this 3 times since I've gotten the DVD, and I'm still not tired of it. I can see that it feels in a lot of places where they crammed a lot of crude language in to bump it up to PG-13, because there's not much violence. There's hardly anything that pertains to sex. So you got to wonder.
I think they were trying to go for, like, you look at interviews and everything else, and you look at the movie, they were trying to be mature or trying to say, okay, trying to be realistic with the teenagers. They damn sure got it down on a pat.
Here's the thing. It's a known thing in Hollywood that studios aim for that PG-13 rating for a specific reason, because it's mature. It feels mature enough that teenagers will want to see it, which is where the big spenders tend to be coming from.
Yeah,
you know, but not so mature that they can't have kids showing up to it. You know, as long as you bring a parent.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 superhero movies are rated PG-13. I mean, only a couple times you'll get an R or a PG, and I honestly can't think off the top of my head any superhero PG movies. Can you?
Most of them are PG-13. So that was the mindset of most people. Of probably most people going into Power Rangers was make it PG-13 because that's the money shot. And in this case, it didn't.
Phrasing.
Yep. But in this case, it didn't quite work that way.
Let's put it this way: it ain't no Deadpool.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think they would even pull that.
Let's keep it that way. Unless Deadpool Ranger shows up, that would be awesome.
Hey, you know what?
Shout out Deadpool Ranger if you're listening. Love you.
Speaking of shout-outs, for those watching this on YouTube, shout out to the YouTube channel Power Rangers Poland. They actually made the group morph shot that you saw in the intro for the video. Basically, they have a whole collection of every group morph in Ranger history done Neo Saban style with the borders and everything.
Oh, nice.
And I actually asked for their permission, and they granted it for me to use that video clip that we have. So you'll be seeing that as part of our new intros from now on. I've got one for every season at this point.
Sweet.
Which is going to help because a couple of them, Zio, looking at you, don't have a group morph shot, and trying to edit that was a bitch.
Oh yeah.
So now I have that taken care of now.
Yep.
Anyway,
yeah, speaking of Zeo though, the only thing that would make this movie perfect for me, this viewing for me, is if I had some Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And funny enough, do you know where the director actually came up with that idea for the Zeo crystal being under a Krispy Kreme?
Dunkin' Donuts. No.
No. He stated in an interview, he and a friend were in Vancouver, and they were looking for this sacred place, and his friend said, I wish it was under golden arches, and then, boom, it hit him. It's like, why not have the Zeo crystal under such a ubiquitous place? I mean, it makes sense it would be there today.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like, who would ever think to find a crystal of ultimate power under something so simple? You know, under such a nonsense place.
Yep,
it works. That's why I don't think we ever hated it. Like, yeah, it's blatant product placement at the same time. You know, logically, it works.
Yeah, I mean, as many people as revile Man of Steel, I mean, I still love it. The product placement, I admit, was all over the frickin' place. I mean, Superman and Zod were crashing into every other store and billboard during their fight in Man of Steel, but Power Rangers only has one thing: Krispy Kreme. Sure, they say it a lot, but you know, it's not to the point where you know it's shoved down your throat.
No,
it's enough to make it sound like, oh wait, it's a place that a thing happens to be.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, which makes sense.
Yeah. Speaking of the sequel, Dean Israelite, and thank God he's with us here, Dean Israelite wants Lord Zed in the sequel. And I actually came up with a fan cast idea. I don't know if I told you guys this or not.
You might have. Well, let's hear it.
Go ahead.
Anyone see that worm movie Slither?
I haven't seen it, but I know of it.
Well, it's got Elizabeth Banks, aka Rita Repulsa, and her husband, or abusive husband in the movie, Michael Rooker, gets overtaken by these worm monsters, and he becomes this monstrosity. He's still in love with her, but he's a horrendous freak, and she's obviously screaming her head off. But I saw that movie again, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, Michael Rooker, who, if you don't know, is Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy, and Merle from The Walking Dead, personal favorite. I'm just thinking, I could see him as Lord Zed.
Ooh.
He just has that mean streak in him.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. I mean, obviously, it'd be a voice-only thing because, you know...
Well, he doesn't look a thing like Zed, I admit, but yeah.
But then again...
Like to see what they do with Zed in the
yeah,
sequel.
I'm curious. I am definitely curious. But, we mentioned...
You know, a thought occurred to me today, and I was like, you know, Lord Zed is, you know, this over-the-top, literally muscly villain. What if... You know, like the movie, they treated Rita as a little conniving, but at the end, really decide to chew up the scenery. Yeah. What if it's just a guy in disguise? You know, like a Jake Roberts type. You know, very calm, like an Anton Chigurh. You know, goes to the villain and goes, "I'm gonna take the crystal from under your nose. There's nothing you can do to stop me."
Yeah, for all we know,
Rita was
trying to get it for her husband, Lord Zed.
Yeah. And, you know, at the very end of the movie, all the planets fall. Then he gets super pissed off and roidy and veiny and gets really ripped. And literally the skin rips off. And then you see the silver mask.
Ooh.
You know? He goes from a combination Anton Chigurh, Chris Jericho, Jake Roberts, you know, the best in the world at what I do, Chris Jericho, for frame of reference. To over the top Michael Rooker with the voice, you know, something like that. You know, Michael Rooker. That. I mean, he was that dude. He was Prison Break. I'm trying to remember the name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
he had that sliminess to it. You know,
exactly.
add a little bit of not intelligence, of conniveness or you know, measuredness to it, I guess.
Calm, cool, collected, until shit hits the fan.
And then he has that violent streak in him because, you know, I remember Merle from The Walking Dead. You know, he would get fired up. I mean, the slightest thing would piss him off.
You know.
So
you show the violent streak early in the movie where, you know, he's still calm, and then, you know, one of the minions fails, and then force choke. You know what I mean?
Could
like,
be, and he would glow red. You know, like when he got pissed off after the Rangers, when he's like, "Oh, those Rangers really burned my biscuits."
The eyes,
glowing.
Show the eyes glowing, and then a minion just blowing the fuck up in the in a
kind of tease the build up to that look, like you know it's
kind
coming.
Like a force choke.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like the Rangers wouldn't take him seriously in his normal form. It's like that's Lord Zed, and then he hulks up and gets real pissed off, and they're like, "Oh, boom!"
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's. That's we're just speculating at this point. We don't want to.
We're just fan wanking.
We're
just enjoying.
We're
just enjoying having physical, or in Matty's case, digital copies of this great movie.
I will get the physical copy next week. It's part of the plan, and I have it. Besides, at this point, it's three things: DVD, house, and then trip. So
actually,
I ain't spending too much dough, folks.
For anyone who got the Best Buy DVD like I did, am I the only one who actually turned? Because with the Best Buy case, it's got this plastic covering that has the Rangers and the name on it, and then the actual box just has the lightning bolt on one side. But if on the other side, it's got Rita. Am I the only one who flipped it around and just put Rita in there and put the Rangers over Rita instead of the lightning bolt? Anyone in the chat back me up on that? Am I the only one who did that? Because that looks more badass, the Rangers standing there and then just this ominous Rita just standing behind them. It looks badass, I swear to God. Anyway.
For those wondering what they looked like, MMPR Toys. Bruno Mia's MMPR Toys, they have a rundown of the most common DVD placements, and we'll tell you. And by the way, John, you're getting the Best Buy version. You got the Best Buy version.
Yep.
Easy got the Target version, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm more than likely going to pick up the Walmart version because I can't get it anywhere else, period. Well, I could go to Best Buy, but that's a walk and a half. We're going to have different versions of the DVD ourselves.
Hey, that's a good way to compare.
Ain't that a coinkydink?
I know, right? That works out. I like that. Yeah. All right.
Well, they're selling them at the Kroger I work at, but I wasn't going to buy those. It's way overpriced there. I'm just like, yes.
Plus, it's not even the collector's editions there, probably.
No,
it's the standard. Yeah, so what the fuck? Fuck that.
It's garbage.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get off that topic because we do have a couple of things. We don't really have a news segment tonight, but we have a couple of things we have to bring up. Because it's
and there's one thing I forgot to say I want to bring up. I actually have the video in my hand now, but we'll get to it. Let's talk about your stuff first.
Yeah. As you guys know, it's time. It's San Diego Comic-Con's around the corner, and you know what that means, folks.
Prepare thy wallets.
We got exclusives, but there is one small little thing that actually has got my attention. We finally have gotten past Mighty Morphin in the Legacy department.
Ish.
Well, you say
Ish.
Okay. Okay, maybe I hyped that up a little too much. So, yes, we are technically getting our first Legacy Power Rangers Zeo item. Why do we say ish? Because it's a gold communicator. The first Zeo item we're getting is just a repaint of something from Mighty Morphin.
A gold and black
the box art does
the item at Comic-Con?
No!
No!
Say it ain't so!
To be fair, the box art does have the Zeo Gold Ranger on it, which I get it. Well, I'm Yano Toro shrug. I don't know.
Yeah. And they are also going to have a Legacy Power Rangers movie Megazord. Which, I don't know how that's going to work.
That one does.
Well, for you completionists out there, that's another couple of hundo down the hole.
Actually, that one's only going for 40 unless you're trying to buy it on eBay. It's the communicator that's going to get you. That's $100 at the show.
Goddamn scalpers.
Right? I know.
Oh, I got lucky. I paid what I pay for my legacy communicator.
I don't even have a normal communicator. I'm still on the hunt for one of those. So forgive me if I don't want to jump at a gold and black one. Although I have heard, and big thanks to Zeltrax for pointing this out to me on Twitter, apparently they are going to have some original sounds for that gold and black communicator.
Ooh.
Now, if it plays the Gold Ranger theme, I might be interested.
That might be tempting.
Or the Zeo theme.
Yeah, probably
the Zeo theme.
That'll work enough. I'll take that.
I think I'd want it more if it actually played the Ron Wasserman Gold Ranger theme, because that theme just kicks so much ass.
Well, of course, it's Ron fucking Wasserman. How do you go wrong? You know? I like it better than the Go Green Ranger / White Ranger. Blasphemy! Heretic! Burn him! Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Also, Mike Shell points out, wait, the exclusive at Comic-Con's not a Tommy item? Inoi Freeze over?
Okay, to be fair, it's about time they shine the light on Tray of Triforia. I mean Brad Hawkins. I mean Jason. I'm sorry. Did I mention the other two guys we don't talk about? No, it's just Jason.
Yep. Anyway, thankfully that's not the only news coming up on Comic-Con, because Boom Studios is on the hunt is on the news again, talking about the covers for their next issues of Go-Go Power Rangers, that one special edition comic series that we talked about a couple weeks about a month or so ago. And any comic book nerds probably are looking at this with a little bit of nostalgia, because the covers are there's going to be 4 variant covers, but they come together to form a very familiar image. The images come together to look exactly to pay homage to the classic Jim Lee cover of the launch of the original second X-Men comic series, simply titled X-Men.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. Yep. It's got the Rangers charging at him very much like the X-Men did. You see Zordon and Alpha in the back, the Megazord, and Rita, of course, standing in for Magneto. So
yeah, I love the old school look of these. I love the old school look of these. They look great.
It looks badass. It really does. Like whoever designed that artwork and did it, they nailed it.
Yep.
Now, so yeah, and that'll be at that's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It'll be about $20. So about $80 to get the 4 cover set, or $180 to get everything that they're going to offer, all the different stuff, because they're also going to have the gatefold version, all 4 connected together physically, for a solid $100.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As much as I like having that hung up on my wall, I don't know if I want to fork over that much just for that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So yeah. See, this is why I don't go to Comic-Con, because I would be literally broke. I would not have 2 pennies to rub together after that.
Seriously, I
don't think anyone would.
But here's the funny part about
basically, that's us after Ranger stuff this year, basically.
Yeah, but here's the funny part. Power Rangers just did a crossover with DC, and now all of a sudden they're paying homage to a Marvel comic. Who else could get away with that?
I think they're just paying homage to comics in general.
Let's put it this way. I think the Ranger fandom is going, you get a pass. Oh, hold on. Damn it. God damn it, Winamp. Work with me. You get a pass. There you go.
Yeah, Matty's got a new button, easy.
Of course. Yep. Speaking of con news, yes, for you in chat, we know Power Morphicon 6 is a thing, and yes, I will be going to it.
We know it's probably going to be in August. We don't have an actual date yet, so calm down.
Let's be fair here.
Excited. We'll get excited.
That's not news.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's like oh, new Morphicon's going to be next year. In other news, water is wet and sand is dry.
Yeah, and the only Ranger Stop news was confirming something we already mentioned last week. that Jessica Rae is now officially confirmed to be coming to Ranger Stop. We kind of already talked about that last week. They just now finally officially announced it.
Yep.
Although, speaking of Morphicon, in that video that announced that Morphicon is a thing, and that's not news, it's a thing. The owner, Scott Zillner, he was with RJ Kyler and Becky G, and both said that they would be interested in going to Morphicon, so that is a thing.
Ooh, we actually talked about this a while back, because if they get all 5 of the movie Rangers there, then yeah, all bets are off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good luck getting through that line, because
sure.
Yeah, again, we mentioned this. We mentioned this on Toku Riffs.
Yeah,
the Dino Charge cast, for the line to get autographs and pictures with them wrapped around the buildings. L-Trax, you were there. You were in that line. He can attest. So, yeah, holy crap. I can only imagine how big that line will be. Better bring a sleeping bag, Matty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bug out.
Comfy shoes. I think that'll be going without saying.
Yeah.
Preferably something to read.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am considering purchasing a battery bank. You know, one of those battery banks that could charge phones 5 zillion times.
Yeah,
that might be of use.
Yeah.
All right, now, Matty, did you say you said something else you wanted to bring up before we move on?
Yeah, a bit of a shout out to this was on Facebook a couple of days ago, and I shared it. Hyperdrive Picks. There's an actual video on YouTube as well if you want to check it out. They did a cosplay morph thing, and I'm jealous in my head place. Because part of me is like, I want to be a part of that.
I know, right? What, is it that one that I saw that Grandmaster Ranger shared?
That's the one.
Okay, I think I saw that one. Holy crap. That was pretty well done, though. Admittedly, a couple of those actors needed a little more enthusiasm, to be completely honest.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do, you know?
Hey, I'm just critiquing because that's what I do. It's my job, you know.
Now you know how I feel when they have that big tokusatsu gathering at Anime Expo, and I'm not part of it.
I know, right?
It's just like, yeah, it's just twisting the knife. And I see a bunch of my friends there. I'm just like, dang it.
All I know, Easy, is that there will be a gathering in August, if you know what I mean. And I think
and if there's not in August, we need to talk with some friends and get something organized for Ranger Stop.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they'll have another big cosplay meet like last year me and Matty were part of.
Oh, yeah. Dude, definitely.
Only this year I won't be bringing the Kota cosplay.
You will be bringing something.
Something.
But I won't say what.
Yep. We know something you don't know. Not about Ranger Stop. Just in general.
Just in general.
Might get a sneak preview if you're at Japan World Heroes.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I think we delayed long enough. I think it's time we get to some fun.
Aw, but they were just at the campfire scene at the movie.
Oh, you've already watched it. You can watch it later. That's why we got the DVDs. Watch it anytime you want.
Missing from this scene is "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds playing in the background. That's the John Hughes moment of that movie.
It is. It really is.
Forget about me.
Forget about me.
Don't.
Don't you
forget about me.
God. We had what was that? What was the band?
Simple Minds.
Yeah. Okay. They got Simple Minds. We got Kanye West.
But to be fair, we also got the Raconteurs, Fits in the Tantrums. We got some other decent.
That's
bands.
true. Yeah.
I still think we got a bit of the shaft there.
Hey, maybe for the sequel, we'll finally get Skillet's Feel Invincible.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there you go. Now you're talking.
I'll take some of that. Anyway, so yeah. We got one of Easy's favorite seasons on tap tonight. And it's an episode featuring one of his favorite Rangers. think we're going to have a good time.
Why do I get the feeling we're going to pull out a Rick James joke tonight? Anybody else get that feeling?
Who knows?
Meh.
All right. Well, let's get this already started. Hopefully you have your episodes loaded up from whatever legal resource is available to you. Most of you should either have the DVDs or Netflix available. Let's get this party started. Power Rangers Time Force.
Hold it. My Netflix just crashed.
Oh!
No! Oh, no.
Yes, Chateau! Let's abide! Meet your bodge! Mooch your bodge! Grassy scotch! I'm RVT Butcher.
You know what time it is? It's Netflix o'clock, mother!
Get in there! Get the fuck in there!
You said "oh cock."
No, Freudian slip. Well, your Netflix did cock up.
For those of you who don't know what a Freudian slip is, it's when you say one thing and then you say your mother.
When you need to say one thing and then you say your mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, my life right there. I mean to say vote. I want to say vote. I say vote. I say o'clock. I say o'cock. Story of my life right there.
Hey, just be thankful we're not giving you your old nickname.
Oh, we'll keep that nickname going because I'm Matty Cara, for God's sakes.
All right, easy. Let me know when you're ready, dude.
Loading.
See, I'm also worried about whether or not my stream's going to play properly, considering that my OBS is really starting to worry me. It has not held a very good bit rate this entire time, and I don't know why.
That's strange.
Yeah, normally it stays in the green or, pretty strongly the whole way through, but it's been, like, hovering in the orange and red this whole time. I'm amazed that I have not dropped anything. Actually, I've been dropping frames this entire time. I'm surprised nobody's bitched about it.
Oh, even Mike Shell. That's true, Lord Fussy Butt.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's do this. All right, Power Rangers Time Force, Episode 20, Quantum Secrets. In 3, 2, 1, play! And, come on. There we go.
The quantum secret is that Dan Southworth is your lord. Mm-hmm. Dan Southworth rules you, bitch. Him and his kinky red beret.
Yeah.
Joke.
Oh my God. We found a way to make a quantum smartwatch. This is great. We'll make millions.
You gotta fix that feedback issue, though. Ooh.
Yeah, that's quite the feedback loop. Ah!
Lightweights. Can't take Dan Southworth's booming voice.
I'm the Quantum Ranger, bitch.
Is Dan Southworth going to have to choke a bitch? Oh, saved by the bell. Wow, that's an early Bluetooth headset he's got on, right?
Oh, God.
Hey, it looks more badass than actual Bluetooths.
That's true.
That I've seen.
And the ice cream queen has arrived.
Women be shopping.
For some reason. I make a joke about alien fighters being in Beverly Hills, but I'll dave myself for even thinking about that.
You do that. Oh, look at the other Silver Guardians try to do something. It's cute.
Well,
they actually managed to take out some Crybots, so that's better than nothing.
Bonus points if you can spot which one is Ruben Langdon. Hey, bitch 1 through 5. I got this.
Shamava!
I'm going to go do Devil May Cry, and you're going to go do a crappy Resident Evil game, Wes.
Hey, don't you start now. Don't make me do the Matt Hardy thing.
I guess he's saying the Time Force Rangers will be deleted. Delete.
Whoa, guys, stop. We don't need to have Impact Wrestling on our ass.
That's true.
Fair point.
Guys, gotta enjoy this kick-ass theme. By the way, shame on you, Watch Mojo, for not making this #1.
No kidding. Also, you gotta love how they show clips from the Sentai in the opening. They show the Sentai henshin there.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. Also, why am I hearing your Netflix, dude?
Because I forgot to hit a
loud
button.
Motherfucker. Ah, yeah, that happens.
I fixed it.
Nice, nice patented ninja shirt rip there.
Hey, Matty, wasn't that one guy with the metal stuff on his face? Isn't he the one that flipped you off?
Caught me off guard with that. That was awesome, though. That was fucking awesome.
Hey, how many people say they were flipped off by Rancic?
Or Bennett from Commando.
That's true.
Which, not many.
Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I'm going to power right through it. We've talked to all of these people.
Yeah.
We're friends with these people in real life, right, Matty?
Most of them, yeah.
Acquaintances, but I'll take it.
Yeah. It's mind-blowing. I never would have thought when I was a teenager that I would end up knowing these people.
Me neither.
And that they'd remember us.
Oh! Sorry to hear you. You've got a giant testicle on your head.
Yeah.
Actually, you got a giant scrotum on your head.
See, even Pink Lady is going, whoa.
Why isn't Adira's bed in the middle of the ship? Isn't that kind of distracting?
Did he just strap on a beak like Daffy Duck?
That or Duckman. Any second you're going to hear Jason Alexander coming out of that voice.
All I'm going to say is, you knew.
Yes, the epic Quantum Ranger, the leader of the Silver Guardians. And he lives in a duplex. Guess the Silver Guardians doesn't pay very much.
Hey, it's a nice place.
This is
I'm Rick James.
You're lucky he doesn't kick you out of there, considering you just literally broke into his home.
Yeah, you know I'm a cop, right? Well, paid security, but same thing. Also, nice parakeet. Thanks. His name is Yamato. Let's see if anyone gets that reference.
Oh.
Hey, hands off the threads, pal. I'm Will Sasso in a bad wig.
Fuck?
He's Will Sasso in a bad wig.
No, Quentin Tarantino in a bad wig.
Oh, they took their disguise powers from Grimlord's thugs. Or should I say Scugs?
Hey, that's good camo.
Yeah.
Missing the highly hoity-toity tight dressed chicks though.
Hey, this is no time to Travolta dance.
Yeah, the whole peace, love thing transforming into a monster, that new. Oh, don't put your ball next to it. Nah, that's gotta break.
Oh no, he'll fall into it.
Oh god, railing kill. They're going for a railing kill.
Oh god, did Eno write this?
Oh no, don't let me fall off this 3-foot bridge into a marsh.
You know, unlike Austin, he actually is, he's taking this very well.
Let's see. Q-Rex, fuck this guy up, is what he should have said. Meanwhile, in a thing that's happening somewhere else. Hey, Q-Rex, shh. You're going to wake up Bob.
You don't want to wake up Bob.
You don't want to, oh, yeah. Even Q-Rex is going, oh, God, he's the worst neighbor ever.
Okay, I refuse to believe that Eric's being held by a couple of grunts. Give me a break. Didn't Big O steal this idea? Big O totally ripped this off.
Okay, question. If you were able to do that, why didn't you do it in the first place?
Yeah, why did you need him to summon the Q-Rex when you could have just used his voice thing from the start?
Well, the audience has to know.
They already established it earlier.
You were begging me to use the UHF clip, aren't you?
Wow. A wristband that was constrictive on a grown man fits him like a glove.
I know, right?
How the hell does that work? Oh, no.
I didn't kill my wife.
I don't care. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, God, my back.
Oh!
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 That's okay. He's protected by
Leroy
its awesomeness.
Jenkins! Oh, God, my helmet!
Ooh, if I could clap, I'd give her a 9. Somewhere Eric's thinking, oh, God, I don't sound like that.
Do I?
Ah, an owl!
Fuck that owl.
Nah.
You were thinking it.
A solid 300-footer for the Megazord robot golf bot.
Quick, time shadow, land on the Twin Towers. Oh, wait, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, it's good.
It is good.
Wow, he instinctively knows which button does what.
All right.
When you read the instructions manual for that?
Oh yeah, it comes in the box of the. Oh wait, that's yeah.
Ugh, no more Jaeger bombs. Ugh.
I gotta lay off the whiskey. No more Southern Comfort.
Dude, Eric, Aaron freaking Cahill is offering you nursing and you refuse it? Are you nuts?
How long were they out considering she just apparently walked up to him and yet somehow he's already bandaged up?
Oh, that's good. That's good jump cutting.
Yeah.
Hey, jump cut on YouTube. No wonder they made money. You see that, Southworth? That's you losing that poon.
No, I'm from East Dubuque. Yes, I'm from the future.
Da, da,
Actually,
da.
how did he confirm anything by what she said? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, so it's true. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. How does that confirm anything?
Well, it had to have come from somewhere.
Well, I'm sure he learned it from somewhere, but how does her saying, what are you talking about, confirm it?
She didn't deny it.
She didn't even know what she was denying.
It wasn't. No.
Also, actual blood on a Power Ranger show. Hey, Neo Saban, remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take notes.
This is a Quantum Ranger. He ain't afraid to bleed.
He ain't got time to bleed either.
Also, freckles. Just saying. There's some freckles.
Can't talk. Looking badass. Go hell. Oh, bitch slap. Hey, wait a minute. That wasn't the Quantum Ranger's voice. What the hell's going on here? That was the Quantum Controller.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Do not mess with Aaron freaking Cahill.
Yeah, we've seen what can happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to run really slowly.
For the trailer!
Trailer shot. Oh, that's good force perspective.
That's good green screen.
All we need is the Chariots of Fire. Dun, 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 dun. Q-Rex this, bitch!
Boom!
And it goes right back to its master. Damn right.
Goddamn right. Feel like we should do a Shaft joke here, you know?
Damn right.
They say that Quantum Ranger is a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about the Quantum Ranger.
We can dig it.
Was there a need for that tree to be right there?
Probably
We know you're
not.
in a desert. Who are you trying to fool? Jenga!
Nice back bump.
Wow, he can't aim for shit.
Jeez, he's giving
They're
stormtroopers
right
a bad name.
They're right there. How could
He's making
you miss?
stormtroopers look like sharpshooters.
God, the ninjas from Miami Connection weren't this bad. Incoming
And
bad.
they were bad.
There it is. I work alone.
Ba-dow, ba-dow, ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-ba, ba-ba. Nah.
I work alone.
All right,
Besides, you were all not blasted a minute ago, so you need a minute to recoup. I don't. Wow, you know how good Eric is, Matty? He's not even selling his arm injury.
Yeah, Jimmy no sell.
He's the John Cena of Power Rangers.
Injury. He's selling his internal injury, but not the one on his arm. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now he's
There it is.
awfully nice of the grunts to wait for him. Send me a really ridiculous yet ridiculously awesome form.
And
little do they know that Eric is a master of skate or die.
Yeah, the rest of the outfit is fine. The wings, the helmet cover, everything else. It's the rollerblades that kill it.
I know. Commencing attack, aka sell toys.
You know, a badass like that, it shouldn't be rollerblades. It should be a freaking Harley.
Or a hoverboard.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we got the Harley a season later, in this manner of speaking.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there we go. Dual wielding. Like a badass.
That's how it's done.
Dodge, motherfucker.
Let's see the characters in Overwatch dual wield like that. Oh, and it just happens to start where the little girl is. Come on, Yamato, let's get out of here. God, this guy can't hit anything. Try aiming for where Here's an idea. Aim for where she's going to be. Haven't you ever played Space Invaders? Up, up, and a gay.
I almost want to do a Puma Man joke, but I'm not.
No. Okay, honey, could you try that line again?
Gotta love that child acting.
Yep. Believe it or not, I'm not Jason Font. Check your clock. Time to die.
That's right. He kills giant monsters. Dead.
And without even using his Zord.
The Quantum Ranger is that
damn good.
See, Mac, he was slicing giant monsters before you did.
And he actually makes it look badass where you just made it look stupid.
Damn right. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bitch, I just cut down a giant monster by myself. Yeah, I don't need you.
Yeah.
And of course, the ladies are going, splish. No joke, folks. Spandex is form-fitting.
Gotta go off to play Virgil and Devil May Cry. Okay, thanks, bye. Scientists taking credit for something that's not even theirs. Just like Steve Jobs.
Oh.
Too soon? Too soon?
Not soon enough.
Bye.
What the hell are you?
Buy me, buy me, buy me. Oh, well, I can rebuild. Oh, it's a couple of them. Let's see. Yamato, Bardo, and I guess whichever the purple one's going to be. Be nice to have social interactions with another human for once. Mr. Myers, who's that blonde guy on the motorcycle watching us? Don't mind him. He's just jealous of my Quantum Ranger swagger.
He's just
right now, Dan. Yeah. Right now, Dan Southworth thinking, should I make that series? Should I make that web series or not?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Quantum Ranger. If Vegeta was a Power Ranger.
Fuck that. Are you kidding me? Considering he's more powerful and more badass than the other Rangers right now?
True, but he's got an ego to match. Also, next time on Time Force, the Fast and the Morpheus.
Work on that. And besides,
yeah,
at least when the Quantum Ranger fights, he actually wins something. Vegeta constantly rushes in and gets his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
I mean, he's my favorite character, but I admit he constantly gets his ass kicked.
Yeah. Also, according to KR36, apparently our Monster of the Week there was voiced by Carter Grayson's actor.
Ooh.
The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun. Still, This was one of those episodes that made you realize how badass Time Force was. Not just because of Eric being a badass, because, well, that goes without saying. He's a badass all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But the interaction, the little nuances, like the fact that even though he could have easily been a complete dick and revealed the Time Force's identity, he didn't. Like, what reason did he have to keep that secret?
Not a whole lot.
Foolish pride. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I think deep down, like many Six Rangers before him and after him, they're showing that deep down he's got a heart of gold.
He's a decent guy. He's got a chip on his shoulder is all.
And unlike them, he's got something to prove.
Yeah. As the series goes on, you learn more and more about how that is. And I think that this episode was kind of showing a bit of that.
Indeed.
Kind of like Dave Bautista in a sense.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I can kind of see that.
But yeah.
Still, this episode's a good one. So, Matty, you know what to do.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at rangerrecap@gmail.com. The rules are on the screens. Opinions only, no news or full summaries. Token questions only, no more than 2 or 3 questions per comment. No versus questions of 1 email per episode. Keep comments as brief as possible. And all emails due at the start of the live episode, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the day of recording. Who's kicking us off this week?
I am, actually. I'll be starting us off here. Jonathan Johnson is up first here. Hey, Ranger Recap. This is Jonathan. Short report review. This episode of Zio, referring to a couple weeks ago, was really fun. Learning that Skull can play piano was really cool, and Bulk not teasing him or saying something bad to him, showing his nice side. I also laugh at the dances that the Cogs did and the head of the main monster falling off the building after the destroying him. Anyway, I'll give this episode 9.5 dance clones of Dumbluck falling off of a cliff while lit on fire. Damn!
We are turning Dumbluck into Kenny with the emails. You realize that, right?
Are you complaining?
I'm not calling them. I'm not saying you bastards.
Anyway, question: what was the best cameo for a new Sentai team that appeared in the Sentai crossover?
Ooh.
I've always been a fan of, as cheesy as it is and how overdone it is, I've always been a fan of ones where they come back from the dead. Case in point, Dr. Mikoto in Deca Ranger versus Aba Ranger.
No. He means like when they do a Sentai crossover and then the upcoming team tease.
Oh.
Yeah, those guys.
Be more specific then. Anyway,
no, he was. It was clear to me.
He was.
Whatever.
Anyway.
I don't have one. I don't have one then.
Honestly,
yeah, I can't think of one either, except maybe the Go Busters one.
Actually, I'm gonna go with an obvious one, but not for the obvious reason. Gokaiger. Not just because it's the Gokaigers themselves, but because they actually went back in the series and explained how they got there. Because
ironically, in the Time Ranger episode.
Yeah, they actually went and explained how they just showed up out of nowhere, whereas in every other time the new team shows up, there's no explanation.
I don't count that Go Busters one because that wasn't it was in a Versus movie. It was in Gavan versus Gavan, but not in a
official crossover. But even then, there was no explanation for where they came from. They just showed up.
Yeah.
But in Gokaiger, in the Shinkenger versus Goseiger movie, the Gokaigers show up, and then later in Gokaiger, they actually explain how they got there. So that one's probably my favorite, simply because there's continuity to it. There's actual fucking continuity. All right. Question number 2. What is your favorite Saban monster grunt? Your favorite mook, I guess.
Ooh,
did we answer this one already? I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, you mean the jobbers, or the disposable grunts? Yeah, putties.
I'm gonna go with Quantrons just because of their originality. The Craterites were the Sentai grunts. I'm gonna go with Quantrons just because they were something original.
Original and pretty badass looking for their time. So I'm with Easy on that one.
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a step up from the Tengas. Ugh. Hated the Tengas.
Yeah. If I have to pick my own, I'd probably go with the Cogs. I mean, yeah, they were from the Sentai, but they still kind of look kind of bad. They still kind of look like kind of badass. You know, either that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh. I got it ready. Ready.
When you're shuffleboarding on a cog to save a pianist, you're shaking hands with danger.
Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that because you guys know what today is, right?
Uh-oh.
National Shake Hands Day, and Riff Tracks posted that video.
Oh.
I'm not joking. Look up Riff Tracks on Twitter or Facebook, and
I'm not laughing because of that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just laughing because the timing of that is just perfect.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Holy crap. All right.
Okay then.
That's it for Jonathan Johnson. Matty, you got Zeltrax up next.
Well, he says, I'm coming on the first month I've been kicked out of my house, and for the most part, it's kind of strange. I mean, a lot of things that caused me to crap a ton of stress. Last few months has faded away. YouTube still being a pain for me when it comes to streams, but otherwise, all that matter altogether is okay. Currently with my grandma until things. I'm gonna skip that. We don't need the personal stuff, folks.
TMI, buddy. Too much info.
He's just trying to get a lot on his chest. He's trust me. I've talked with him on Discord. He's been going through a lot.
Was able to get some stuff for binge watching all day. Of other DVDs and Blu-rays are in storage. The OG Flash complete set, nice. Digimon Tri reunion.
Woohoo!
Our Ruby, RWBY, but Ruby. Volume 4. Ruby, yeah. And most recently, Transformers, Prime Season 1. That's for keeping myself busy. Well, you guys know already. I'm still doing custom work. But I haven't got any new commissions yet, despite putting out a new video for it. Bummers. At least I still get some figures that I haven't opened yet to custom paint until then. I do still have the unbuilt Gundam models I haven't done yet, so they'll keep me busy for a while. Lastly, if I have said it already, I apologize for spending the last few days, but my mom gets paid next week because the computer screwed over her paycheck. Consider my Ranger Stop trip booked. Booking a flight is weird. Any tips? Since you guys have done that before, any tips? Having flown. I mean, having flown. I mean, obviously, get there a couple of hours early. That would definitely help.
Roll up your clothes.
Yeah,
roll up your clothes for. There's a good life hack. Get with me later, and I'll send you the picture. But there's a way you can roll up a whole suit of clothes in one ball, and that way you have more space to carry home the swag.
Oh yeah,
yeah. These guys know. I've shown them to it. I've shown them it.
Yeah, believe me, rolling up clothes. I mean, you guys saw me how I had to pack last year. I mean, before I had all the stuff. So yeah, roll up your clothes is definitely one. Shop around. If you can't afford a hotel, there's plenty of hotels around Orlando. Shop around for sure. When it comes to Orlando Airport, have a couple hundo ready. Believe Easy and I, you are going to want to stay in a hotel.
Yeah. And
although The last couple of years, they've been okay about it, but still, you don't want to hang around when the noise happens.
Yeah. Also, find out who else is going to be there. We won't have any space filled because we're going to have our hotel completely filled up. But if there's any of our fellow fans who are also going to Ranger Stop, they may have a hotel saved up. You might be able to room up with them. Share a room up. Trust me, it'll save you money.
Share a room. It'll save you money. For me, it's $1,200 goddamn dollars Canadian.
I'm sure if you poke around the Ranger Stop Facebook page, you may be able to find someone who's going.
Definitely
might want to spare a room.
Yeah, definitely ask around. Don't try to get a room by yourself. You will regret it.
Plus, don't blow all your money on fast food. There's literally a Walgreens right down the street in walking distance.
Within walking distance.
Most hotel rooms do have that small fridge. What I would do, get some orange juice, get some milk or other provisions, and stock up on dry stuff or anything that isn't frozen or easily perishable by leaving out for overnight.
Provisions.
But even the fast food choices are okay. I mean, there is a Golden Corral. You could go there for a couple of suppers. Easy and I are big fans of the apps over at the appetizers at the TJ Fridays. A meal there will cost you about $20.
Get some apps. We don't go there all the time. They do have breakfast though. They do have breakfast there.
Yeah,
so there's that.
And they do have a pretty decent breakfast bar. That is for sure. That, believe it or not, the first thing I'm doing when I get to the hotel that November, breakfast bar.
Yep,
for sure.
This goes for everyone at Ranger Stop, not just Zeltrax. Important tips.
Yeah, everyone, take these tips to heart. Trust me, it will save you a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, if at all possible, pack light. For me, it's like I have to pack jeans because November, it's cold, it's Canada, but
don't bring any winter clothes to Florida. Freaking don't.
Yeah.
No,
no hoodies, no coats, no nothing.
You will not.
I have to because I have to, but don't pack more than you need. See, another tip I could give you real quick.
Why don't we come back?
Uber is your friend. Sorry.
Yeah, let's come back to this, Matty. We're rambling.
Ask us again in about a couple of months. We'll definitely help you. Pack light definitely would be another piece of advice, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
We will get to that, my friend.
Yep.
Hold on. That was my turn.
Actually, you were done.
Let's see. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to try to work on my TMV for the contest at Ranger Stop this year. Looking forward to that, by the way.
Yeah, I got to confirm with Jonathan.
We got to get working on that. On that. Anyway, that is it for Zeltrax. Next up is Ian, AT Extreme.
AT Extreme, Ian Smith, who's been one of our regulars now on Tokyo Rift.
Yep.
Very cool to have you here. Trivia time. Did you know the voice actor Tomokazu Sugita, who played the voice of Kivata, also played both the voices of Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures and Dark Lugiel from Ultraman Ginga.
Nice.
Well, I thought they sounded familiar. Joseph Joestar and Kiva. I was just like, I could swear I've heard that voice before, but no, I did not know in Ginga that was the same voice. Go figure.
And he also has another one. Did you know Hiroaki Awanaga, a.k.a. Date Akira in R5, plays the voice of Guts in all the current Berserk material?
Go figure.
NBC jingle.
I'm not a big fan of Berserk, so sue me if I didn't know that one.
Yeah. I haven't kept up on it either, so. All right, questions. Number 1, which Ranger team would you want to see have a reunion special?
Ooh,
Gee, 5 guesses is what Easy would answer.
We had one last year.
No, I think they're talking like a TV special.
A real one, not a convention one. Actually, I'm going to throw a wild one out there. Time Force aside, I would love to see, and I don't know how impossible this would be, I would love to see a Lost Galaxy reunion.
Ooh, yeah.
Where they all got to go pull out the Quasar Sabers again. Just like in Trakina's Revenge, where you see it's raining on Miranoi, and they show the stone with the Quasar Sabers in it. Something that badass would just be cool.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. That or a Mystic Force reunion.
Yeah, that for sure.
I will take that to my grave. Underrated season.
Yeah, I could see something like that being like, even logically, like storyline wise, you could see them pulling something with that.
How about a high school reunion, as in Dino Thunder?
I was thinking that one too.
That would not be impossible.
It's an idea. I'm throwing it out there.
Oh yeah. And for me, and you know, let me go far in the future, an actual SBD reunion.
Ooh.
If they can ever decide on who's Red Ranger.
Well, that would be the story, is that there would be a case that only Jack could help solve, so he would have to get pulled back in as Red one more time. Like, I could see that story.
If it took place before that BS story that Bridge told in Once a Ranger, then yes, I would be on board with that. But no, just...
Well,
yeah,
we don't know how much time in between that happened, so we could put that anywhere it didn't fit.
I just don't want to be in a universe where Bridge is the Red Ranger, okay?
I don't blame you there, okay?
You know, I'm getting a particular Clint Eastwood movie flashbacks. You remember watching the movie Bloodwork?
Sounds familiar.
Just me.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood played a FBI profiler in that movie who suffered a heart attack and was forced to retire. But the serial killer that he was actually chasing pulled him back into the chase.
Ah. You know,
there could be a particular monster or villain from the past, or that caused the retirement or something like that. And
you know what? They did Deca Ranger 10 years later, and you remember how obsessed Hoji was. I mean, he was all disheveled, and he was working on that case. I mean, you saw him in Deca Ranger 10 years later. He was all, he was all messed up and disheveled because he couldn't stop thinking that, Doggy Kruger was innocent.
Yeah.
Or whoever was whoever it was they thought was guilty was actually innocent.
Yeah.
That could be the way it works.
Very easy.
Something like that.
Anyway. Number 2. If you could create a Ranger Sentai team using non-standard colors under the condition that red is still a part of the team, what combination of colors would you use?
You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Yeah, the problem is that aside from blue, there really is no true standard of colors. I mean, you could argue this and that here and there, but there's no real standard of colors when it comes to Ranger teams. So I really don't think we could give you a straight answer there.
I mean, you could say, oh, pink could be white, but white's a standard color. Blue could be, the female Rangers could be this guy. We could. It's all semantics at this point. There's no true standard.
Yeah.
Other than, of course, the Pink Ranger is female, but that's about it. And even then, that we've seen it like in Geoger. There was a Pink Ranger to see. Geohuman. Yeah. Why did he have to be wearing pink, for God's sakes? But that, you know what I mean. Point proven. I need to Dave you later.
Anyway, number 3. What is the most obscure toku that you have ever watched?
Ooh. Oh.
I have to abstain from this because I really haven't seen that obscure toku.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to think.
My first instinct will be Kamen Poitrine, Bishojo Kamen Poitrine, because I do have seen the Ross for that. But I think I can actually answer that. Vanny Nights.
That's one. I remember you showing me that. I watched that. I remember that.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I'll throw in one, a really old one, and Mystery Science Theater fans might recognize it. Planet Prince or Prince Planet. which became Prince of Space in a certain episode of Mystery Science Theater. He was one of Toei's first masked heroes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called him Prince of Space in the dubbed version, but it was really Planet Prince or Prince Planet, one of the two. The name varied, but it was a really, really, really old it was in black and white, and the effects and just. You got to see the episode of Mystery Science Theater. I go over this in my tribute video, which I hope to finish one of these goddamn days if I can get some time off.
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
Yeah, that's a really old one.
Yeah, for me, they're Vanny Knights. It's a trio. It's fake Sailor Moon / Sentai / Knights. But and that the Japanese pronunciation of bunny. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. Easy can attest.
Yeah.
All right. And Ian actually mentioned, he actually has his own for this. For me, it would have to be Kodai Shoujo Dogu-chan, or Ancient Girl Dogu-chan. I remember mentioning the show on Tokuverse a while back, and nobody knew what it was. The show is basically a raunchy action comedy, sometimes even raunchier than Akiba Ranger, that revolves around an otaku shut-in named Makoto, who finds a magical breastplate sticking out of the ground. He discovers that said breastplate is attached to a cute girl named Dogu-chan. Turns out the girl is secretly an ancient warrior that fights yokai disguised as humans and drags Makoto on her wacky adventures. And believe me when I say that this show is so batshit insane that every episode is worthy of a what the fies moment.
Why does that sound like an anime series?
I know, right?
that sounds like something out of Tenchi Muyo.
You know, it's weird. I remember seeing a few clips on YouTube, but that's about it.
No, it's a toku. I've just sort of search. It's live action,
but I've never watched it. That's something I do if I ever get some goddamn free time.
Hold on, I'm gonna post something for you guys in the Discord chat. Just the cover of one of the DVDs, or a poster or something of that effect.
All right, let's see this. And oh, hello.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. It's yeah, that's a thing. All right. Someone in the chat brought up Cutie Honey the Live.
I wouldn't say that's obscure. I mean, most of us have heard of that. It's based on an anime series.
Yeah, I don't count that.
No, I mean, it's not like well known, but it's not exactly super obscure either. I mean,
I say it's on the line.
Yeah, it's on the line.
It's on the line.
Ryu Kendo is obscure, not super obscure, but obscure.
Yeah, obscure enough.
Yeah. Any of the Takara Tomy shows are obscure.
All right, so that's it for Ian. Matty, up next, you got Red Rob.
Hey, recappers, two things. One, finally we're getting back to Ninja Steel. So we hope for the best and expect the worst. Hey, right now they're not doing that bad.
No, well, let's see. It's always the second halves that always tend to fall apart.
Two, thanks for making my birthday very memorable, because both my life and Red Rob life are glad to be that it's awesome.
God, we can
help.
help.
The thumb is up. The thumb is up.
Well, we've done our job for the day.
Yep.
What do you mean we've done your job?
You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
First of all, glad y'all liked the first meme, because I knew you're fantasizing about Sean Bean dies on a Toku show. Yep.
It's not just us. I mean, it's literally every time Sean Bean gets a script, he's just like, okay, how do I die this time?
Somehow I think he likes it. He's like, no. I'm like, wait, I can't accept the script. Why not? I don't die in it. I need to die. You know, that's just kind of my thing. I need to die.
He has what I like to call the opposite Clint Howard effect, because in almost every movie Clint Howard is in, he dies. But when he does a movie for his more famous brother, the great director Ron Howard, he says, "I don't think I've died in one of Ron's movies. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that."
Oh God! Secondly, I knew the second meme not only that you guys laughing so hard, but I feel the cringe out of the meme, which is worth all the Daves. It's a rest because some of your audience on Discord didn't think I will break you guys. I know my audience because it works. That meme is an achievement for me to be better than expected and better than I hoped for. Also, I didn't tell Shades about my bun earlier before Toke Riff, so it's my fault that I did so during Toku memes of the week segment. Yeah, it's still my fault again. Thank you for your audience that contributed to my birthday. Hashtag if you smell what Red Rob is cooking, take that back.
Yeah, especially for those who don't remember, Red Rob, yeah, the Sean Bean one, he also was the one that sent the Frozen meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch. I'm twitching, god damn it.
Urge to kill.
Also, you're not the
rising.
Rock.
Yeah.
It's Urge to Dave, but
Urge to Dave, rising.
Yeah. Question for myself and the writer over there. Are you guys going to Dave me for Shades when we meet at Morphicon? LOL. Nah, we're not gonna
unless you want us to.
We kind of have to respect the rules of the con, and most of them say no violence, so we have to respect that. But you know,
you're already breathing down our necks for that whole gun safety thing. So yeah. Besides, if we do Dave anyone at Morphicon, we're immediately going to reenact a scene from a certain movie we all just got. Did you just slap that guy?
No, I know. Weird, right?
Right?
Question for Shades. Am I forgiven for the second meme because it's funny? Well, I think I have a bun for that.
You get a pass.
I wasn't going to... I was still debating whether or not he does.
Oh, really? Ah.
Yeah, we're still kind of debating that one. Jury's still out on it.
Mulling it over. Question for recappers. Will it be more cringeworthy if I make more Disney/Toku memes? Not Frozen, maybe, but not anytime soon. Yeah, as long as they're good, as long as they're funny, you're good.
As long as they're funny and as long as they're Toku related, do your own style. Don't do what everyone else is doing. Do your own thing.
Check. Yeah.
Don't do what Disney does and rely on Frozen, because I think Frozen is highly overrated. So yeah, if it's less Frozen, go nuts.
Yeah. As long as you...
Can I make a request? Can I make a request? A movie I think is better than Frozen? Tangled.
Hey, amen. Too sweet, bro.
There you go.
Too sweet.
Yes. Tangled better than Frozen. Yeah, I said it.
And I agree with it. All right.
Why am I now imagining a Tangled style Bullet Club shirt? The weird things that pop in my brain. God damn it! Sometimes.
And the true hair club.
Hey, to be fair, Flynn Rider does look like he could be one of the young bucks.
He does. He really does.
He does. He does.
Red Rob, see what you have started.
He does. Yeah, that's it for Red Rob. Next up is our good friend Ranger fan Nathan.
Hey, fellas. Hope your week is going well. Other than that, here are my questions for this week. Number 1, what is the one thing from a Toku show that you wish was released as a toy but never was? Ooh. That's tough.
Well, it's not from a Toku. I don't know if this counts or not, but it was something from Sailor Moon Crystal that I really wish was made into a toy but never was.
What is it?
Tuxedo Mask Communicator.
Yeah. I
think the other ones got made into a toy, but his never got made into a toy. As for Toku, even though it's a total joke and we already brought this up, I want a Human Ranger key.
Yes.
If Abare Pink can get a Ranger key, and I'm pretty sure X1 Mask got one, although you could debate whether he's a Ranger or not.
He did.
White Racer needs a key too, and I don't know if she got one or not. But
I don't think she did.
But yeah, White Racer and Human need keys.
Yeah. I actually see if they do another thing with Gokaiger in the future, I would not be surprised if they eventually release a Human key.
If they can make freaking evil ninja keys, and those actually exist, I'm not even close to joking, then I don't see why the hell we can't make those.
Yeah.
Mike as a snowman wearing fez with Gatling.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yes.
There.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yes, the one thing from Ninja that we love. Snowman with fez with Gatling gun arms.
Never got a toy. Not even a plush.
Never
ever got a toy. You know what a Toku show actually needs toys? Tattooed teenage alien fire. I'm fucking with you for God's sake.
I was just about to Dave you.
That would have been a Daveable offense.
I know.
Just about
to turn it into an actual joke, like the show is. Oh shit! Burn!
I just thought of something else. Did we ever get a key? Did we get a Kiba Ranger Keys?
I think we did. I do believe those did get keys.
Unofficially, because I do have the Kiba Blue key up here.
Okay, because I was just wondering. But did we ever get? We didn't get a Malshina key.
No.
In season 2, she did sort of get an Akiba. She got her own Moe Magnum. Come on. So why doesn't she get a key?
Yeah.
Truth.
and
look at the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say the chat is daving Matty for that.
Yeah. Cry. All the heat. The heat. We need heat. Mate. Give us heat. Give me heat. Heat.
Yeah.
Elite.
Anyway.
Elite.
All right. Now, question number 2: which rider do you believe underutilized their ultimate form?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
That's tricky.
Come back to us in about a couple of weeks. We need to think about that. That's a tough one.
Well, as weird as it sounds, I don't think Decade used his to the fullest extent. I mean, okay, he would make clones of the ultimate forms, like they would appear next to him, and he would they would replicate his attacks. But did he ever have an all-star cluster attack with all of them? I know he had one in Movie War, but I don't really count that.
Yeah, that was more him just transforming everybody else using his power.
Exactly.
But he didn't I mean, hell, Deanne got the freaking Geki Joban.
Exactly.
Actually, no, technically he did have one moment where he summoned other riders, but that was in a freaking Hyper Battle DVD.
Exactly.
Actually, I'm looking in the chat. Sentai Master brought up Type Trideron. Would that count?
Actually, yeah. Type Trideron. He didn't even use half of his freaking tire mixes.
That's very true. And again, another gripe I have with Ultimate Forms today, they don't have an original weapon. He kept using the damn trailer cannon. That's Type Formula's move, not yours. Give him an original weapon.
There you go.
Yep.
So, anyway.
All right.
And of course, number 3. Which do you believe is Kamen Rider Oz's final form? Tajador or Putotira?
Tajador is his middle form. That's his Fang Joker. I don't count that as an ultimate form.
Yeah.
Putotira, well, actually, Putotira is not really his final form either, because if you remember, at the very end of the show, he becomes the true Oz. He absorbed all those cell metals that Kogami had stashed. So Putotira is technically not really his final form. His true final form, I think a lot of people would go with, is, as they're pointing out in the chat, Super Tatoba.
Super Tatoba from the Mega
Even though it only appeared in the movie, I'd count that.
Most people on YouTube, when they do compilations of all of Oz's forms or like all the final forms of all the riders, they usually count Super Tatoba more than Putotira.
So that'd be my answer. Putotira is awesome, but I don't think it's his final form.
It never felt as epic as other final forms did, to be honest.
It's a berserker form.
It is. It was a good berserker form, but that's not a final form. Berserker form is supposed to be the culmination of their power.
Yeah, he didn't even use Putotira in the finale.
No, he used Tazador in the finale.
And that's only because of his connection to Ankh. So, again, that's why I don't count it as a final form.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so that pretty much is it for Ranger fan Nathan and Maddie. Up next, you got Guts.
Give me a second. Gotta open that odd can of audio whoop ass that we've been promising to open up. Steve Austin show joke, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to say for the last time, I apologize that I made you guys very angry last time. I send the most apologies to Matty Jay. I went too far and I should not have gone with that joke. I do not exaggerate when I say that every single joke with every line has gone too many dumb looks seen. Every meme has been foresaw except for your individual reaction. I tried at my original, but instead I made you all and Lady K very angry. So I'm sorry for taking it too far. I don't know if I was taking it too far. Just we didn't like it.
Just gotta be careful next time. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta learn where the boundaries are. Once you do, just don't cross it again.
Yeah, or cross it. Cross it. If you have to cross the line, make it funny enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. What am I doing? There we go. Also, I want to apologize for not wanting to be called the Mads, as I've only been watching the new MST3K, and I thought you were referring to the people that send the movie through to Liquid. If I knew the term was more associated with the Forrester family or company, I would have much more exuberant opinion.
Kinga is a Forrester.
Kinga is a Forrester.
Dr. Clayton Forrester's daughter.
Yeah.
But we never found out who her mom is or how she was conceived. But just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax.
Yeah. Also, if you have never seen the awesomeness that is the original MST3K, Space Mutiny Mitchell, Final Sacrifice. Actually,
Matty, I'm doing a video about that.
That's true.
They'll find out.
They'll find out.
Listen to the writer. He'll tell you. Let's see. Now, questions. Number one, because of Kamen Rider Cronus, is it Broken Dan, Broken Kuroto, or Broken Gen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The answer, that's a good question. The answer is yes. We have as much of an opinion on you on this one. We have no fucking clue. Anyway,
we don't own the franchise on these names or nothing. We're literally multiing. We're just making all this shit up as we go.
What?
We're messing around. We're fans.
Shit up?
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just fans, throwing jokes at the screen or,
whatever sticks.
Marking out,
Going back to Mystery Science Theater, they throw stuff at the wall to see what sticks. That's what made Manos and Torgo so popular and so memorable.
Number two, I've noticed the Broken Brilliance using the Gashikon Breaker instead of the Gashikon Scars Guard. Do we need to relabel which weapon is Scars Guard?
Not really.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Not until we have a reason to.
Yeah.
See, I think the broken thing works is because Dan was Dangerous Zombie, who, if you've ever seen him, resembles Broken Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And we're just taking it from there. So there's no real prerequisites to this.
Now, I think because I know there's some of our fans here who aren't wrestling fans. Those do exist in our community. I'm going to give a very, very brief summary of what Broken Matt Hardy is, for those who don't know. At one point in TNA wrestling, Matt Hardy just one day snapped. in a feud and got into a feud with his brother Jeff, who he called Brother Nero. And he just suddenly started acting like this weird... I don't even know how to describe it. Like
weird. The basic gist of it is Matt Hardy got a head injury. Noticed that everyone liked Jeff, and decided to act all kinds of nuts.
Yeah,
otherworldly.
That's just the best way to describe it.
Then he also gained all these otherworldly powers.
Yes, hence the 7 deities and a premonition. If you want to learn more, and I know even if you're not a wrestling fan, I highly recommend you check out The Final Deletion. That's when this started, and then just go from there. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I understand. Trust me, right now I'm not either. But it's one of those things where you don't even have to be a wrestling fan. It's just so ridiculous and so hilarious. You have to see it.
Well, let's put it this way. Those who expect to take wrestling seriously need not watch this video.
No, not at all.
You need a serious, you need an understanding that sometimes wrestling can just be crazy and you have to accept it. The sooner you do, like, believe me, at first, for those who are fans of the wrestling guys, no, I was not a fan of the Broken Brilliance before The Final Deletion. As soon as I saw it, the first fan came out of my mouth. This is the wrestling equivalent of The Broom.
That's pretty much what you're looking at here.
And knowing that I actually kind of like The Room for all of the obvious reasons, I like this. I got on board, and it got crazier and crazier and crazier from there.
Yeah,
this is one of those cases.
It breaks the monotony of professional wrestling. Let's put it that.
It's one of those cases where the storyline eclipses the wrestling.
And that doesn't happen often these days, especially in WWE, which is why it's sad that they're not allowed to bring that gimmick to the WWE right now.
Yet.
They're working on that. But as soon as they do, that might actually, if they pull that off, that might actually convince me to start watching again. Just to see what those two do.
There you have it. But right now it's brother, Nero.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Matt, and this is my brother, Nero.
They know. They're acknowledging it exists. So
yeah.
Also, by the way, the video is available through Pop TV. All you got to do is go on YouTube, The Final Deletion. Yeah. And it's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Back on topic, though. Let's get off that.
That's just to give you an idea of what we're talking about in reference to Broken Dan.
Yeah. It is simply a reference, and, we decided to run with it because the minute he started twisting around, laughing hysterically...
Broken Matt.
Yeah.
That was the first
the resemblance is uncanny.
The
resemblance is uncanny.
And for the record, I'm the one who made the reference.
Are you really surprised?
For the record.
Moving on.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest, how evil would you say the upcoming April Fool's prank you will play on us will be?
Ooh. Yes, we have to pull. See, here, I will agree with Easy on one thing when it comes to the YouTube stuff. It's going to be very hard for us to pull a big surprise on you guys because we would have to get you guys to download the episode ahead of time.
Yeah.
That admittedly is the one catch to us being on YouTube right now, is that we can't pull a surprise like that out of our ass.
But we will find a way.
We will find a way. We will find a way. That's probably something we're going to talk about at Ranger Stop. We're going to sit down quietly in a quiet room and just go, okay, what can we do?
We will find you.
You guys already know what I'm doing next year for April Fools. Shane Thompson's already paid for it. Akiba Ranger Season 2 next year.
Yeah, that much is certain. But as far as what we're doing for Toku riffs, I don't know yet. But we'll find a way. We will find a way.
Also, we will find you, and we will troll you.
Yeah.
That is it for me. I'm writing emails here until my job is done. So I hope you guys have great summers. Well, you have a great summer too.
I'll try.
Next up. Solar Star.
Solar Star. Solar Star here, and let's definitely do all we can to support the Power Rangers movie series. Get yours on DVD. I sure as hell did.
Way ahead of you.
Way ahead of you, brother man.
Thumb is up.
In fact, I just watched the scene where they tried to move the Megazord and fell over. Proof positive that you can't operate a Megazord the second you put it together. You don't know how.
Hashtag Megazord flare flop.
But yeah, Solar Star, thank you for doing your part. Did you know that Kyoryu Blue was originally written to be in his mid-40s?
Yeah, he was written to be a lot older.
Given the dad jokes, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. And
it makes perfect sense.
Man jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Question. If Cyclopsis were to be utilized in the movie universe, how do you think he should be utilized and who should pilot him? After all, he was the final boss in the SNES game and, of course, in Zyuranger.
Well, I don't want to think that the Goldar that they fight at the end is the final thing of Goldar. I think part of me wants to believe that Goldar was destroyed in the first battle in the Cenozoic era when the movie starts. I want to think that Rita does put Goldar back together somehow and that he has a conscience and a voice, like he does in the original show.
That would be interesting. And
then he pilots it. I mean, of course he can grow, but he could also pilot it. He didn't always have to be a giant to fight. So, I don't know. I don't know if Cyclopsis it'd be cool if he was in it, but as we kind of mentioned earlier, I'm hoping Lord Zed's in the sequel, and I hope for Serpentera.
Yeah. Also, word of warning to everyone in the room. The lady has awakened.
Okay, then.
Yeah, we're not gonna poke that. We're not gonna poke that bear.
Also, I gotta wonder though, how will they suplex Cyclopsis?
Oh,
suplex City, bitch!
Anyway,
they're gonna have to find Brock Lesnar. That's for sure.
Yep.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for Solar Star. Matty, up next, you got Supernova.
Okay, Sanjo. I suck at this thing sometimes.
Sanju!
Thank you.
Hey
guys, Supernova. Yeah. Now that the 2017 Alpha it can be in the Legacy Wars, we need him to fight Keeper at some point.
Wait, Alpha's in Legacy Wars?
Yep.
Oh dear God.
And they just released Old School Rita.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keeper might be. Well, Keeper did kick some ass in Dino Charge.
Yeah,
so
they could put him in there. Legacy Wars, from what I've seen, has been getting really good with their character releases lately.
All I'm saying is, if we're doing this WrestleMania style, that's the sleeper. That's mentioned. That's your Savage Steamboat right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Now,
speaking of sleeping, I could just see Keeper getting out of the cave all groggy. It's like, they woke me up from my soaps to fight a robot with a gut.
Also, I believe Rito Revolto's in the game now too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
First, okay, questions. Favorite transformation device not from Sentai or Rider?
Ooh.
Okay, since you brought that up, and I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to go with the keys from Ryu Kendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I especially like how they do more than just transform.
Yeah.
I'm going with the device from Greedamon, or of course Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which I have two of them. Easy, one of them is yours.
Of course.
The wrist device. I don't know what I keep forgetting what the name of the device is, but their servo changer. We'll call it that for now.
Let's
until I find the actual official name.
Let's just leave it at that.
Synchro Samurais, guys. I actually have both. I have the entire series on DVD, and I'm actually been enjoying watching that. Let's see. I'll go with the Geed changer and the changer from the Japanese Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Wait, you mean the changer from the new Ultraman?
Fair enough.
That yet.
Second favorite victory. That's in the moment when you were so excited that the hero got one up on the villain.
And they both use the same account.
That's
Yeah, that's a thing.
Guys throwing some tough questions out here.
I don't know if I can narrow that down to just one because there's a few good ones.
Yeah. There's a few.
Not
Mulligan.
You know what? No. Since we're on the subject of Power Rangers, I'm gonna go with the original Mighty Morphin series. Green with Evil, Goldar versus Jason.
Ooh.
Jason's on the ropes. He's like, surely you can do better than that. And Jason's like down for a second. Then he gets up and just like, jump kick. So badass. Don't count me out yet, Goldar. Ooh.
That was the moment that was when we established what Red Ranger cred is.
Yeah.
That moment where they just go all out and be a badass.
Yeah, I know Green with Evil is a huge Tommy dick suck fest, but that's the one that really cemented Jason as the Red. I think that's more his saga than Tommy's.
Truth be told, I think even Lucar put it best, was that it did more than just give Tommy a reason to exist. It also forwarded not only Jason, but Billy, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to take over the command center. He really had to step up.
His tech geekiness. So,
also, how could I forget Toku Game? How could I forget the virtualizers from VR Troopers?
Of course.
Of course. How could I forget that?
That's another reason I hope Goldar is a sentient being in the sequel, that he gets rebuilt somehow, because I want to see that fight reenacted and hopefully in the sequel. I mean, they're obviously going to take on the Green Ranger, whoever he or, God forbid, she is. Ugh. But let's not get on that. But I really want to see them, reenact that fight.
Yeah.
I want to see Jason get that solo fight because he's good in this movie, but again, he like in the series, he needs that solo fight to prove himself, just like Reds and Sentai do.
To be fair, he had a hell of a debut in this one, but I think something to reinforce that he is the red guy that shall not be fucked with.
Hell, I just got to the part where he puts the sword back in the command center. Zoran's like, you should keep that. He's like, no, I'll come back for it. That could be what makes him come back for it.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I want to see.
Third, why do you think Super Sentai hasn't done a revamp or the next series for their older series? I mean, like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, or Power Rangers have so many, not them. Why not them?
Actually, I can answer this. It comes down to simple aesthetics when it comes, simple general concepts when it comes to those. Sentai has always been a more lighthearted show as opposed to Kamen Rider and other shows. So trying to revamp it would risk taking away what makes it stand out against those shows. And I don't really know how you do that without that happening.
Yeah, granted, the first few Ishinomori series, like Go Ranger and Jacka, had dark moments. I mean, Jacka was so incredibly dark that they had to lighten up the second half by bringing in Big One and everything. So that just proves that, Sentai can be dark sometimes. I mean, hell, look at what Die Ranger did. And I'll get to O Ranger because O Ranger pushed the envelope on what darkness is. But, yeah, it's just, I don't think if you're talking like a revamp like what Amazon's is doing right now, or what they're doing with Amazon's, I just don't see how that would work.
Yeah, because
I honestly don't.
Yeah, because Kamen Rider, it's always had a layer of matureness and darkness to it. I mean, you think of series like Fies and Gaim and others.
Where look what it was based off, the Skull Man. Look at Ishinomori's original work.
Yeah,
Incredibly
it's always
dark.
had a darker tone to it as opposed to Sentai, so it could get away with shit like Amazons, especially considering Amazons was a pretty violent series in and of itself. I mean, did you see? Have you ever seen how the vinyl villain got killed in Amazon? Good God!
Disemboweled.
Freaking ripped apart, literally.
Yep.
So they could get away with that there, but you couldn't do that in Sentai. Sentai's never had that kind of basis to really pull something like that off without it not being Sentai anymore.
Yeah, so, I mean, that show is colorful in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Anyway. Now then, Easy, I had a brilliant idea, he says. Since you have two Majins, I thought it would be make a Deno design that could best suit them. So here's a sword and Ron and E for Easy Deno. He sent us 2 pictures, by the way. That's what it is. He's referencing.
Yeah, basically, it looks generally like Deno, but it's got a green for the base suit design instead of the black. The eyes are more are like for his red form. For Rager, I guess you could say Rager form. The eyes are a lot more out there. Kind of like they stick out almost like horns. And he's got a giant broadsword. As for Suave form, again, more emphasis on the blue on the outfit overall. And it's kind of looks like he's got rocket ears on each side.
Interesting.
You've got the Ranger recap email. You can pull it up and take a look for yourself. I mean, they're crudely drawn, but they're not bad.
Well, thank you. I'll definitely look at these. I mean, if I ever come into enough money where I can get something like this made, I mean, I know people who can make cosplay. One of our buddies could probably make this for me if he wanted to, but I will definitely look at these. Thank you.
Anyway, that's it for Supernova. Next up is a guy, but I don't know. Do we keep them last? Or we keep them last? Or we just keep going regular?
Not in this case, because he's actually in a rush because he wants to hear this one get done, because he's kind of on a time limit. So,
of course, let's get to it. Next up, DL Bot.
Greetings, RVT. It is I, New DL Bot 2016, emailing you from one of the school's computers. But first, Seishiolunkun. Ominakana. Oh, I'm sorry. He's very, very sorry for the mishap with the riddles last week.
No.
Shouldn't have relied on the wiki, and I promise to do better next time. Hey, it happens, dude. I also received some news from my dad that you guys might want to hear, but I'll save that for another time. Anyway.
Let's just forget about it. Forget what?
Exactly.
There you go.
Anyway, let me also say this to start.
What thing that happened?
And he says, if we are watching an episode of Dino Thunder tonight, I will be fairly pissed. No, wait. I'll just be absolutely livid.
Well, you're in luck.
You're in luck. Though he actually was watching, so he probably would have appreciated it. Anyway. However, a new idea for a brain teaser came to me today. I like to call it my Toku Acronym Challenge. What is it? Well, let me explain. I'm going to take a phrase from a Toku show, either a catchphrase or some other set of words from a show, and make those words into an acronym. Now, here's the kicker. You not only have to identify what the acronym means, but the acronym is going to be using the English romanization of the string of words, i.e. the way you would say these set of words in Japanese. There will be 3 of these each, and I'll try to make these easy for a first attempt. Here's hoping these go well. All right, Matty, hit the button.
Let's do it.
So let's see if you guys can figure this one out. First of all, first one, and the category for this is Kamen Rider. So that should be really easy for you guys. Number 1, MATG. MATG. Remember, this is an acronym of a catchphrase or something said in a Kamen Rider series.
I know. Make America Trump gone.
Oh,
this. I'm gonna have fun with this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go Hollywood Squares on this, aren't you, Easy?
Oh yes.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Put it up in the chat for those playing at home. There, obviously.
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
That's what you're working with. Comment writer and the way the subtitles would work, essentially, if you're watching the TV Nihon thing. You know what I mean?
You guys know the answer. You try to give it out.
I hope you do an HARM one, because that would remind me of Agent for Harm. Oh, that's it. For huge angular red marshmallows. Heuristic analog rental meat. Or shoot astronauts revile Massachusetts. Oh, so harm stands for hot and ready, ma'am.
And I think we've already stumped them right out the gate.
Oh wow, this it is a new concept.
Mercy, DL, mercy.
I think at this one, I think once we read the answer, they'll get the example.
Yeah. So calling it here. The correct answer: melon arms. Tenka Gomen. Yep, that is the Henshin sequence.
See where this going? MATG.
Yep. The transformation sequence for our buddy, Takatora. Kamen Rider Zangetsu.
Yep.
Fruit Samurai.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so that'll give you an idea of what we're looking at here. It's catchphrase or some kind of phrase said in the show that's turned into an acronym. Hopefully now you guys have an idea of what we're dealing with here as we get into our next one. Number 2. SONTOK.
Or if you gotta read it like you would read it, Son Talk. Which sounds like an awesome Klingon name, doesn't it? Son Talk.
Kiss my cock. How do you solve a problem like
Oh, okay. We get some people are going, it's clicking.
Now they're starting to understand what we're dealing with here. Let's see if they can figure out this next one.
The thing is in the chat for those playing at home as well. So,
and Dealbot has kind of given a little bit of a hint in the chat. Says, Shades, you're going to appreciate the next one.
Let's see. SONTOK. I got it. Sons of Nerdery taking over Kentucky.
Hey, there you go.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
So one of you is actually really close, but we need the actual phrase. Tony Flynn, we got a winner!
Ding, 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 ding.
We have a winner!
This guy gets it. Someone give that man a spot.
Yeah, we have a winner. One of my favorite catchphrases from Kamen Rider Double. Sa, omae no sumi o kazero.
Also, Mike Shell in the tech. Son Talk. Modoc's smarter brother. There you go.
Nicely done, Mr. Flynn. Congratulations.
They're getting it. It's working.
It's working. Now, for number 3, we're going to give you a very easy one. 2 letters. O-D.
Overdose.
Oh, that's too easy. Come on.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Yeah, deal. Let's not worry about the spelling at this point.
No, I think it's close enough to the right idea. Yeah, even he says it's close. As long as we get the idea that they're answering the correct answer, we'll give it to them.
If we can read it out phonetically, we'll give it to them.
Yeah.
Also, OD.
It ain't One Direction.
Oh God, no.
No, fuck no.
God, no.
We're just a B away from one dirty bitch.
Oh, that's Pika Boy, by the way. Tony Flynn, that's Pika Boy.
Ah,
cool.
There you go.
Haven't seen you around in a while.
Also, yeah, let's see. Also,
or if you're a Wu-Tang Clan fan, old dirty bastard.
Yeah.
Sentai Master got it! Sentai Master with the win.
Yep.
OD. What else could it be? Onari Dikedo!
Also, you guys missed a perfectly good opportunity to do a Jerry Lewis there. OD! OD!
Although it looks like most of the chat figured it out real fucking quick.
We're learning.
Yeah.
There you go. There, you probably should have. You know what? Probably the best way would have been to start with that one, just to get the idea going.
Yeah, that would have been a good starter one to kind of get. But still, hey, you know what? The fact that two of them got it without much, I think this might be something we could use every once in a while. Maybe not do this every time, but every once in a while, switch it up instead of doing the regular quiz that you normally do. Throw this one in there.
DL Bot, you get a thumbs up for those.
Yeah, this was kind of fun. Plus, we got to have some fun with the answers. With the answers. So yeah, I think this is something we could have fun with.
Yeah, this is totally a Hollywood Squares thing.
Yeah. DL Bot, I think we have a winner.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, no, even better. RVT Squares.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
But we're not done yet, folks, because we've got one more. You guys know what time it is. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for a keyword puzzle! You guys know the drill by now. Remember, folks, this is a wild card. This has nothing to do with the main category, so this is not a Common Writer question. This is anything but Common Writer, basically. But the keyword puzzle has not changed, so let's get this started. Keyword: servant, combat, assassin.
Oh, I saw the answer. Ooh, okay.
Ooh. Servant, combat, assassin.
Now, I see two answers in here, so we'll accept either or. Just saying.
Actually, the second answer could apply to multiple series, so that wouldn't work. They have to be specific.
That's true.
We have a winner! KR36!
Kodama!
Kodama, a.k.a. Mark frickin' Musashi!
Yes! That's who I thought it was. You know what, Diobot? We also would have accepted sound as a clue.
Yeah, still. Nicely done, KR36!
By the way, you like the new keyword win button?
Yeah, I like that.
You got a game show it up a little bit.
Yeah, nicely done. Holy crap. Yeah, he's like, never forget Mark Musashi's best character.
Yes, and you folks will get to enjoy Garo legally here in the States in October if you pick up the Blu-ray. I know I will.
Uh-huh.
Nice going, DL, by the way.
Hope they release a DVD version so I can touch up my review.
But yeah, DL, don't be disappointed that they got most of these right, man. These were good. These were good.
Those were good. They're nice. They're very nice.
Yeah.
Not bad for a dry run.
Yeah, not bad at all. I am impressed. But one last thing to do, Matty. I'm sure you have that button ready.
Yep.
Now then, if you're spoiling a ranger's birthday after escaping from a planet home to another ranger, you're shaking hands with danger.
Deltrax. Mark Musashi does his talking with his fists and feet. He didn't need to talk in Garo.
Exactly.
Besides, have you heard him talk in Shibuya 15? Talking is not his strong suit. Or should I say it's not his character's strong suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll say this, though. He made it work.
Yeah.
He
And
made
as
it
Care
work.
36 points out, there's a Garo special where Mark Musashi gets to ham it up.
Oh, I saw
Nice.
that. The reason
Nice.
I didn't bring that up in my review. If you've seen it, you know exactly why.
Oh, maybe you could slip it in there as a little extra for your retouch.
We'll see. We'll see, but it is a worthy of what the fives.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's it for TL Bot. Matt, we still got a couple more emails left. Matty, up next is 700 Gale.
And those are... Oh, wait, we have more? We have 2 more?
Yeah, we got 2 more.
Yeah, Evan Undergale. Man, hope this week's classic is a good one.
It
Doesn't
was.
meet your required standards. I'm gonna say there it does. Question 1: Can I give DLBot a riddle for him to answer one day just to give him payback for you guys? Ask DLBot.
But don't say it here.
Ask
No, he
DL.
didn't say here. He's just asking if he could do it.
You mean, may I give a riddle to DLBot? And sure. Can I have a smoke, Dad? You mean, may I have a smoke? And sure.
Question 2: Which food from a Toku series do you want to try the most? Oh boy. The takoyaki. The takoyaki from Ghost actually sounded
that's
actually
a real
nice.
food.
Actually, at a recent trip to Disney Quest or Downtown Disney, I actually got to try some. Because they have Morimoto's Kitchen up there.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, no.
We now have the ladies'
Now
attention.
you've done it.
We've incurred the
And,
Now
wrath.
you've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to try some takoyaki. Now she's getting a look. I'm getting a look.
I know Mike Shell has been
Yeah.
wanting to get me to try some.
Hey, I had an opportunity. I fucking took it.
You didn't tell me!
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah, there it is.
Busted Johnny.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not all it's cracked up to be. You know what takoyaki is, right?
Octopus.
Yes. Or takoyaki. I'm sorry, takoyaki. So yeah, I got to try some real takoyaki. It's not bad. It's an odd flavor, though. You kind of, it's not, you know, it's Japanese, so it's a very odd flavor. I'll tell you that right now.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. Sentai Master, did you say curry?
Oh, no.
He's hot.
He did.
He's
Spicy.
spicy. He tastes great. Curry Man! Konnichiwa! You asked for that.
You know I have the button for that, right?
We are required by internet law to bring up Curry Man whenever curry is mentioned.
And,
Yes.
And once again, I get to brag because not only have I had authentic curry, like at a restaurant, but my wife makes homemade curry all the damn time.
And it is badass.
It is.
There a chance we can have some for Ranger Stop, maybe?
Hey, hun,
What?
think you'd be willing to make some for Ranger Stop?
It's easy as fuck, yeah.
Consider it done.
Nice.
I thought of one that I'd like to try. I would like to try those michikatsu. You know the things that Ken were always eating that look like McDonald's hash browns in Geki Ranger?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what those taste like.
And by the way, the which fruit from a Toku series, I think it wasn't specific, just food in general, I think it was.
Yeah.
Was going
Asian food? Yeah.
There's a couple things I'd like to try, like
I would like to try. As weirded out as I am by the donut seller, I always wanted to try some of those combinations they came up with.
I know, right?
They look so
They
good.
sounded good.
Naruto's always no plain sugar, plain sugar.
Plain
It's
sugar,
like, you
plain
idiot.
sugar. To be fair, I like plain sugar donuts too. That's one of my personal favorites. But still, come on, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I like to try some different things. I mean, hell,
Same
Krispy
here.
Kreme has one covered in cake batter that I tried a while back, and it was really good.
Also,
the one donut I would love to try is the bacon maple bar. That's some but
there's this one dessert thing that they I forget the name of it, but they use that bean paste. I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of desserts that they
also
make there.
DLBot gets a Dave.
Oh,
DLBot,
gets a
Dave.
Yeah.
I am never going to stop hitting you.
Yeah, I'm gonna Dave you, and I'm gonna keep Daving you, and I don't know when I'm going to stop.
I'm going to pretend you did not say that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe
buddy.
Bob.
Thank you.
But yeah, the takoyaki, the balls, and the donuts would be one thing. Otherwise, no, those were the two that sprung to mind actually. Question 3: what is the most annoying thing in Toku ever? I'm pretty sure you guys know the answer to that one. Dumb luck. Dumb ass luck.
Well, any red senshi that lets it that does his talking with his mouth and not his actions is applicable here, because it's not just dumb luck. Let's be fair here. A few others have done that. Even a few we like Daigo and Wright are guilty of this.
Yeah,
they do a little bit too much talking. This has been a problem for a while.
Mm-hmm. And before I go, drops an handful on Red Rob likes Disney's foot. That's from it last Sunday's Toku meme, Red Rob.
I wonder if he didn't. I get the feeling he didn't like it.
Ooh, you want some salt to go with those fries?
Hey, Matty, hit the Roshi button.
Yeah. Yeah,
Salty.
well, definitely.
I bet I know your favorite X-Aid monster. Salty.
Yeah.
I need a sensu for that one.
S-A-W-L-T, salt.
I
Actually,
follow
we
suit,
can't do
but the
that
ladies in the
anymore.
room, she would date me for that.
Hey, she should be happy. Lady K should be hooping and hollering, because you know why?
They
done.
broke up.
They broke up.
You'll be happy.
Are you happy now?
No more end zone cast.
Are you happy now?
God.
Lady, groggy lady is still groggy.
She's over here playing Fallout 4, actually.
Ah, good.
Good idea. That's it for that one, Gil. Last up, John, you get the Fireball Disaster.
Up with a quick update here. Good news! I passed both of my exams. Now I'm studying hard for finals in 2 months. Well, congratulations to you and good luck. Always good to increase your intelligence, my friend. Trust me, it comes in handy. Anyway, he's got some questions for us. Has a Kamen Rider ever been attacked during a henshin sequence?
I want to say yes, but it would have had to have been freaking I could have sworn I seen one going for his device or whatever, and then they just slapped it away.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if that
there's
really
been some that's
counts.
probably been attacked pre-henshin, but mid-henshin, I don't think so.
No, there was like some that stopped them from transforming, but no, I don't know. If there are, I don't remember them off the top of my head, but there probably is some out there.
All right, question: do you guys think a Japanese band / solo artist who previously done an anime opening will do an opening for a Toku series? That happens more often than you think, buddy.
Yeah, there is one that I don't think has done any Toku themes, and he really needs to do some. That would be TM Revolution.
Well, yeah, that would be
hell
the one
yes.
big example, I think. Yeah.
But
why has he not done any Toku themes? It is a crime he has not done any Toku themes.
Yeah, but for example, I know I've heard Psychic Lover in a few places that have done anime and Toku.
Ecstasy, anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. There was an anime we watched a couple of earlier this week, Future Card Buddy Fight.
Uh-huh.
English dub of the opening was freaking terrible, and apparently it was a Psychic Lover theme.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they can't all be home runs.
Yeah. But when I found that out, trust me, I almost lost my shit.
They can't always be good at English. I mean, I can only count a couple people who can sing as good as they can in both languages. One example is the delicious Nana Sayakawa. I mean, she really does some good English themes of her own works. If you've heard the second ending to Ryukendo, Everybody Goes, I actually have both the English and the Japanese version on my phone because they're both really good.
Anyway, and to follow up that question, if so, who do you want to do the opening for Kamen Rider Build?
Ooh.
Well, I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head that I haven't already mentioned. There was someone, I can't remember their name. They did a Gundam insert song or theme that I really liked, and I cannot remember their name. She was really good, though.
Yeah, though the way these things work these days, it's going to be some new hot talent because that's what the way they want to promote them.
Yeah.
Probably. They really get old. They'd probably do an insert song anyway instead of a theme.
And that's it. Matty, wrap it up.
Those, ladies and gentlemen, are you going to cooperate with me or are you going to be a dick? Those are your emails and comments. And hit the trivia end button by accident.
Oops.
Stupid right hand. Those are your emails and comments, and we can send them at the rangerrecap@gmail.com. Rules are on the screen, John.
Yes, sir, indeed. Remember the rules: opinions only, no news or full summaries. Toku questions only, no more than 2 to 3 questions per comment. No versus questions, 1 email per episode. Keep your comments as brief as possible, and remember, all emails are due by the start of the live episode, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Which, speaking of rule number 6, I want to thank you guys for keeping that rule intact. I have yet to have a single email break that rule since we've clarified it. So thank you guys for that. You've made our jobs much easier. Anyway, that is going to do it for us here tonight on the Ranger Recap. Let's talk about what's happening the rest of this week here on RVTV. Tomorrow night, WrestleCast Live. Join Matty Jay along with TWK as they talk about the wrestling news of the week and read your emails and comments as well. Huh?
I'm going to plug something about WrestleCast. We got a huge show tomorrow. We got Cody Rhodes, who won the Ring of Honor World title, and we're previewing a thing where he will be facing Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. There's some history to be made on those shows, so we'll obviously be previewing that, and of course, other news. And there may or may not be a review, or at the very least, a first impressions of the new Netflix series called Glow. Spoiler alert: it's not exactly what you think it is. It's actually pretty good too.
Anyway. It's going to be one of those days I'm getting distracted here. Nonetheless, make sure you join Maddie and them for that Friday at 10. Saturday, it's the Helmsman with Tony Helms of the gang playing more games online for you. I believe it's Cards Against Humanity this weekend. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. So join them for that Saturday 5. Sunday, we're still up in the air about Toku Live. Easy, have we heard any updates on that?
My dad does not come in till tomorrow, so no.
No Toku Riffs?
It's
still in the air.
The vote's not. The verdict's not in yet.
Verdict's not in yet. So we'll let you know. Follow us on Twitter, and we'll let you know by Sunday whether or not we're going to have it. Monday, it's the Rising Sun podcast, the official anime podcast of RVT. It's going to be my pick this Monday, so prepare for some action-packed excitement happening Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Rift Down with TWK and the crew, checking out the latest WWE SmackDown and providing their randomness like they always do. And that's happening Tuesday at 8. Wednesday, it's the Enemy Within. Join us for our TRPG action with play some more Warhammer Online with myself, Maddie, along with Lady K. Mike Shell, Mildred the Monk, and a new arrival. Who's that going to be? Find out this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, next Thursday, no new episode of the Ranger Recap because we're taking the week off. So enjoy that. But then 2 weeks from now, get ready for the next episode of Ranger Recap. 2 weeks and Thursday, right here on RVTV. And of course, if you want to support these shows, then there's two ways you can do so. Several ways you can do so, of course. If you want to support the streams, you can support my Patreon down in the description below. If you're a fan of Easy's, you can support his Patreon as well. And if you're a fan of Matty, he's got his wish list and other ways of support as well, all listed in the description below. So if you want to support everything, that's how you do it. Otherwise, spread the word. Let everyone know. Like this video, of course, as always. And Easy, do you have any time-based jokes for us today?
Not time-based jokes, but since the Power Rangers movie came out, I can think of a couple things.
All right, then. Take us home, brother man.
Okay, well, we mentioned Lord Zed earlier, and Rita, and I wanted them to be a couple in the new one. But anyway, did you guys hear the one about the funeral a man had for his wife? Well, they were lowering her into the they had the funeral procession in the church, and the pallbearers carried her out, and they accidentally bumped a wall on the way to the graveyard. They started lowering her in the casket, and they hear this bumping inside the coffin. She's like, "Let me out, let me out!" And they found out miraculously the woman was alive, and everyone was crying. They were so thankful. The man hugged his wife. And she goes on to live for another 10 years together. And when she dies again. And so they have the funeral again, and the pallbearers carrying her out, and the husband says, "Watch the dang wall this time, will you?" Oh, that's terrible. Oh, God. Yeah, did you guys... okay, I got one more. Guy walks into a bar, sits down, has a drink. It's just him and the bartender.
Yeah.
Guy takes a sip of his drink, then somewhere he hears someone yell, "Nice tie!" He sits his drink down, looks around. There's no one there but him and the bartender. And he shrugs and takes another drink and drinks. And again he hears a voice. "Your hair looks great." He looks around. There's nobody there, and he wonders where these voices are coming from. He takes another drink, and he hears, "Your shirt looks great." He looks around again, nothing, and he asks the bartender, "I swear to God, I must be going crazy. I keep hearing these voices." And he says, "Oh, that's the peanuts. They're complimentary." I'm Easy Rider, reminding you that the fan sub will never die. We are your Ranger Recappers. We will see you in 2 weeks. And as always, get your Power Rangers DVD. Show them we want a sequel. Support this movie. And actually buy some merch while you're at it. They actually got stuff on sale at Target, Toys R Us. A lot of it's marked down. So I'm amazed I didn't spend more than I did. But support the merch, get those toy sales up, and maybe we'll get a sequel. And as always, may the power protect you. We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Special thanks to Eric Vaughn and Cure You Crimson for their Patreon donations. Donate today so you can keep these streams going. Also, thanks to Easy's patrons, including Chris Lee, Chris Frolls, Michael Antignano, Stephen Harris, Galen Hanna, Alonzo Tompkins, Anthony Guidman, Matthew Goling Long, Dino, and super shout out to Eric Vaughn and Shane Thompson for their support.
If I were you, I'd let the whole Ranger thing go. Soon all the quantum powers will be unlocked. The Silver Guardians will take over and you'll be obsolete.
Delete! 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 Delete!
Come on, Southworth. What are you trying to do? Get us sued by Anthem Sports Entertainment? Ugh.